Gridiron, highlighting the best in high school football in the DMV. The DMV Gridiron presents the Dunbar Crimson Tide versus the Gonzaga Eagles varsity football game.
Welcome to DMV Gridiron. I am your host, Gregory Lloyd Coleman. It's Friday Night Lights live at Gonzaga High School as the Gonzaga Eagles take on the Dunbar High Crimson Tide in Week 1 action live on SASN TV. Stay tuned with us.
False spike. First down.
If you come this way, zoom out. Bro, just push. 3rd and 10. Show style marching band. Can the Crimson Tide come back? Find out in the second half. Stay tuned. Welcome back to DMV Gridiron. I am your host, Gregory Lloyd-Coleman, with the halftime report. The Gonzaga Eagles have taken a 34-8 lead over the Dunbar Crimson Tide. The Eagles have been dominant on all facets of the game thus far and have been physical throughout the first half. Can the Crimson Tide come back? Stay tuned in the second half of DMV Gridiron.
Pick up 2 points after the safety.
Go crazy. You stick around.
Welcome back to Gonzaga High School. I'm your host, Gregory Lloyd-Coleman. The Gonzaga Eagles had a wire-to-wire dominating performance against Dunbar High School as they defeat the Crimson Tide 50-16. It was a dominant effort on all facets of the game as the Eagles will take this momentum into next week and Dunbar will look to regroup for next week. From Gonzaga High School and SASN TV, I'm Gregory Lloyd-Coleman from DMV Gridiron, signing out.
My name is Jason Lesie. You watching DMV Gridiron.
The DMV Gridiron presents the final whistle. Post-game interviews with the DMV's top players and coaches.
What's up, DMV fans? I'm Gregory Lloyd-Coleman, and I have the pleasure of being here tonight with
Jason Lesie,
QB1 for Gonzaga High School. Jason, you all had a phenomenal game, offense, defense, and special teams. How did you go out to lead your team today on the offensive front for this juggernaut-like performance?
You know, a big part of it is really playing my 111th. You know, leadership is a great quality trait, but without those other 10 guys on the field, we can't do our part at all. So it's really a team effort, and we really just went out there and executed and did what we had to do.
The word accountability is a big one in sports like football. Talk about how accountability was used within this team so that you all are a juggernaut on and off the field.
Oh man, accountability is a big word. So, you know, and throughout the game, people make mistakes, but you got to be accountable to a point. You can't blame it on anybody else. I made mistakes during the game. A couple other people made mistakes during the game, but it's all about how we bounce back. You got to be accountable to yourself and know we gonna get it back.
And finally, how helpful was the energy from the student section for this game tonight? It seems like y'all have a live student section.
Oh, no, we got the best student section in the country. No doubt. Best support, best everything. We're one of one. when it comes to the students and the support.
Hey, one of one, like Gun. In the words of Gunner, one of one, man. Finally, is there anybody you would like to give a shout out to at the career?
I really want to shout out my family. I want to shout out, my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Can't do it without him. But everybody else in my family, we good.
Strong performance today, sir. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I'm Gregory Loden Coleman from DMV Gridiron, live from Gonzaga High School, signing out. Hello, DMV fans. I'm Gregory Loden Coleman, and I have the pleasure of being here today with
Walker Littleton.
Walker Littleton of Gonzaga High School, defensive back. He had a phenomenal game. You had a pick today. You all went wire to wire, dominating football today against Dunbar High School. How did you feel after a performance like that?
It was real exciting. All week we were talking about effort, like getting to the ball, 11 hats to the ball, and that really showed off tonight with all our guys.
As someone who, after high school, is looking to attend our U.S. Naval Academy, and as someone who is a captain on this football team, what are some of the teachings that the Naval Academy has that you have applied to being the captain on this football team?
I'm gonna say it's discipline. Discipline with the program. You gotta just lock in. You gotta be in tune with what they're teaching.
Absolutely. And finally, how does Coach Trivers instill discipline in this football team so that you are a juggernaut as you all were tonight?
So we do accountability, and it's a big thing. Like there's no loafing around. Like everybody, like I said, like 11 hats to the ball every time. So.
Yes, sir. Well, congratulations on the big win today. You played out phenomenal football. You all as a team played phenomenal football, and we are blessed to be here today with y'all presence at Gonzaga High School. This is Gregory Loden Coleman from DMV Gridiron, signing out.
Shout out to my mom. I love you. My name is Walker Littleton, and you're watching DMV Gridiron.
Welcome, DMV fans. I'm Gregory Loden Coleman alongside Coach Trivers of Gonzaga High School. Coach, you had a phenomenal game today. What was the game plan going into this one against Dunbar?
The game plan was to play with great effort. Okay, so we would try to rally our team around a certain theme or word for the week. This was effort this week. We felt like if we came out and played really hard from snap to whistle, that Dunbar is very talented, very talented. They had a lot of two-way players, and with it being a warm evening, we felt like if we played really, really hard, eventually we could have some success. And we were fortunate to do that against a very, very good football team tonight.
Y'all definitely did a great job against Dunbar. And so what were some of the ways in which your players showcased that word effort throughout this entire game?
Yeah, well, I think you saw tonight, offense, defense, and special teams. I think we did a really good job of really being balanced on offense. All right, we saw us make some plays through the air, all right, and also on the ground. So we achieved, I think, good balance tonight and spread the ball around to some different players, all right, and having some success. And then defensively, I think we did a good job of pressuring the quarterback. We didn't get him on the ground. He got that ball out, a lot, but we put pressure on. I think that changed the game a little bit, and we did a decent job, I think, stopping their run, particularly in the first half.
And how are you looking to carry over that balance and that defensive effort into next week's game?
Well, I mean, every week's different. We'll see what our next opponent looks like. To be Loyola Blakefield of Baltimore, and they're a solid, strong program. So the hope is that we keep working hard. Hopefully, we stay healthy and we can keep moving forward. But that's what our focus is going to be. We're going to celebrate tonight and tomorrow, and then come back and review the videotape and come back and get ready for Loyola.
Yes, sir. Coach, two more questions. One, is the mantra look good, feel good, play good true? Because you came with the shirt and the tie tonight, sir. You came dressed for success. Is that true?
Well, if you say so, all right. Hopefully my wife thinks I look good, all right. But no, we it's something that it's a coach-T tradition, all right. So if this isn't it's a special occasion. We come out and play football games. So there are such things as weddings, graduations, retirement parties, and football games are special occasions. All right, so I like to dress for the occasion, and tonight was a celebratory special occasion because we were able to come out and get a victory.
Yes, sir. And finally, this is where you can look at the camera. Is there anybody you would like to give a shout out to that could be watching this interview and watching the game right now?
Just all the Gonzaga faithful, all the great Gonzaga faithful football fans out there. Eagles fly high.
Yes, sir. Eagles fly high. Thank you so much, Coach. Congratulations on the victory. I'm Gregory Loden Coleman from DMV Gridiron, signing out.
I'm Coach Randy Trivers, and you are watching DMV Gridiron.
The DMV Gridiron, highlighting the best in high school football in the DMV. Follow the best in DMV high school football, players, coaches, and teams at DMVGridiron.com.